So on Friday, I posted a funny little reel about what to do when you encounter a toxic person, and that was to walk the other way. And it was just a funny way to kind of broach a subject and teach you something, but using humor to do it. But interestingly enough, today's daily message was inspired by somebody that had actually made a request. Hey, can you talk a little bit in a daily message about what are some of the signs that someone is toxic in your life? And I said, heck yes, I can definitely oblige. Of course, I'm always here to serve and support in the best possible way. So if that is what the community would like to hear, that is what we're going to talk about. So when I was reflecting on this and really thinking about it, the number one thing that comes to mind when you're dealing with a toxic person, above all else, is how that individual makes you feel. And I mean this in a very holistic way: body, mind, and spirit, because we, as we know, are really intuitive beings. We have the capacity to understand, read energy, know when somebody is like a good fit for us, when somebody's got negative energy coming off of them. We can feel all of those things, right? So we really want you to be mindful and pay attention to how you're feeling when you're with a toxic person, and understand first and foremost that toxicity level is really a scale, right? There are some people that are like a minor annoyance. Like if you have that one colleague at work that's consistently like telling you all of their issues and just, doing it every single morning before you've had coffee. Yes, that's a little bit of an annoyance. Can you deal with it? Yeah, probably, you're probably a nice person, but is it toxic? Depends on what your definition of toxic is, but ultimately it's on kind of a scale of what you can deal with versus what you can't. So when we're thinking about that, and let's go back to the talking about how you actually feel when you're with the person. If you're around somebody that is toxic to you specifically, because remember, this is individual and everybody's different, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. First and foremost, every time you're in or around that person, you might get like a guttural kind of like ugh feeling. Your energy will immediately be depleted, because somebody that is toxic is likely an energy vampire as well too. There's somebody that are really going to deplete your juicy, kind, compassionate energy and use it for themselves, because they don't have the capacity or the ability to actually create that energy for themselves. So they kind of suck it from you, right? So you'll feel instantly depleted of your energy with them. On top of that, they are also very good at gaslighting. A toxic person is somebody that can take any situation, manipulate it, and make it seem as though it's your fault, and then tell you, oh, you're so crazy, and this is all on you, and this is like all of these things. They will really work to gaslight you, and it will come very easy, and you'll be like, wait a minute, very confused, like, this is not on me at all. I didn't do any of this. Like, what? And you'll be very confused. And all of that confusion, again, is going to deplete your energy and is going to make you feel drained completely, right? So that's one thing you want to keep an eye open for. A toxic person will also expect the world from you. Literally, they will expect you to drop everything at the drop of a hat. They will expect you to help them at any cost, at any time. It doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter in what capacity. Their expectation of you is that you are there when you need them, or when they need you rather. But when you need them, they are nowhere to be found. They're not going to do anything for you. They're there solely to take what they need, and that is it, period. So if that means when you need help with something, they are not there for you at all. And they won't even understand. If you even say to them, hey, look at all these things I do for you. I'm always there for you. I'm always supporting you. They will then use gaslighting as a tactic to make you feel as though that is the most insane thought. What do you mean? I'm always there for you. I pick up the phone when you need me. And they will make you feel, and they will twist your thoughts and turn it back on you and make you feel as though you have nothing to even be complaining about, right? So we've got gaslighting. We've got the fact that they won't do a single thing for you, and they will expect the world. Another thing is they have no respect for boundaries. So if there is something specific that makes you uncomfortable, and let's use a really simple example. Let's say that your boundary is, I really don't like talking about politics. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It's not a topic that I'm really familiar in, and I just prefer to not talk about it. If that is the case, if you've set that boundary, the person will literally come into your life and do nothing but talk about politics. They have no respect for boundaries at all. Zero. And they will walk all over them as it relates to you, which again, if we circle back to the very beginning of this with the overall arching theme of what a toxic person is and what it feels like to be around them, you will know, because you will be physically, emotionally, spiritually drained every time you're with them. Because all of these tactics, all of these things, and I mean, I've only just listed 3 in this particular video, because I mean, there are so many others, and I could go on and on and on, but I really want to always bring you back to, how do you feel when you're with them? Do they uplift you? Do you feel more compassionate? Do you feel more excited? Is your body having a really bright reaction? Do you feel joyful and inspired when you're with this person? Or do you feel like you need to go and have a nap afterwards? Do you feel really bad about yourself? Does your body feel bad? Is your energy low? Like, how do you feel? And ultimately, what is your intuition saying about this person? Are they somebody that is good for you? Are they somebody that wants your highest and best? Is it a mutually beneficial relationship where you two both get something out of being or interacting with one another? Or is it strictly one-sided? Like you feel like you do everything and get nothing in return, right? So these are some of the things we have to think about. But again, tune in. If you feel like you are in a toxic partnership, or in a toxic friendship, if it's somebody in your family, literally ask yourself, do I feel like this person is toxic? And listen to your body, listen to your intuition. It will never steer you wrong. You just need to learn to trust it. But that is a story for another day. Anyways, my friend, if you have any questions about, I think that there might be someone toxic in my life, but I'm not sure, here's what I'm going through, please let me know. Please message me and we can certainly chat about it. But with that, I hope you are happy, healthy, and abundant. And of course, make it a great day. Make it a great day. Make it a great day. All right, let's do it. We'll see you soon.